Scotland, England, Scotland, England. And the weather's not looking great, but yeah, we're heading back to England.
So, yeah. So
and you've just been a bit sneaky, haven't you?
I have. You can't quite see because it's just on the corner.
Yeah.
But we had to tag the pole.
Yeah.
And we're not we're not the only people in motorhomes that have done it. There's already another one, so I thought I'd group it next to the other one with the motorhome on it. So there's two together there, which is cool.
Cool.
Come on.
Right then. Back to England for now. Oh, that's a bit bright. Back to England for now, and we will be back to Scotland soon. Hello.
Hello.
We've left Scotland temporarily, might add.
Yes.
But as you can hear, we're actually at All Things Timber. So Adi gave us a call and says, "I've got a day I can slot you in to sort this cupboard out." So, well,
as I was feeling under the weather anyway.
Yeah, it'd be stupid not to kind of like take advantage of that to get it done. So we're going to have a bit of a maintenance week, I think.
You've got a big list of things to be doing.
Yeah, I've had them for a while and I've not been doing them. So yeah, I'm going to have a bit of a maintenance week and we're going to nip back to Willow Fields, I think.
I think so. It's the best place for it.
Yeah, it's only about an hour away from where we are now. So why am I not doing it myself? Because I don't have a big workshop.
Look!
But I know someone that does. And he's built quite a few campervan interiors. So yeah, let the professionals do it.
Bye, cupboard.
Bye.
Bye. 30 kilos. No, 30 pounds.
30 pounds.
Yeah, 13 kilos.
13 kilos. 13 kilos of crappy cupboard.
Of crappy cupboard.
Which we have to make sure that we're not going to damage. So able assistant Mandy. Yes. Because my shoulders won't fit in this cupboard. And as you can hear in the background, Adi is making us the new shelving system and that. But we just put a water filter at the top there. So Mandy's going in there and spliced it in. Now just doing a bit of tidying up. Then we need to fit some lights to it, yeah? So we don't have to keep shining torches.
Yes, because without torches, watch.
Yeah, it's a bit dark in there, so we do need some lights at the back. Some of the LED strips that you know that I love. So if you've not seen these before, this is what we use to chop into cables rather than laying new cables, especially for LEDs, because they're just sort of a minimum on the load really. So you put that bit there, you put your cable in there, you then close this over the cable, which crimps through that little bit, so you can see the cable get crimped. And then what that does is turn this side here, that little slit, into a spade connector. So that spade connector then pops in, slides into that bit there that you can see, so the front leading edge there, and then you just put your new cable into there and off you go. Like I say, because we're using LEDs, they're such a low load that obviously you can tap into just once or twice if you just run a couple of LEDs, and that's fine. So there we go, so we've got the water filter in, just do the lights, and then Adi's going to start measuring up for the shelving, put the shelving in, and then we've got a bit of a shopping trip then to get some baskets.
Yes.
I love shopping.
You do.
Because I can sit in the van and wait here.
I was just going to say, you're not going to be doing any of it at all.
So that's it. So we're in obviously the bottom shelf, and then middle shelf, and then a sort of small shallow top shelf. So that backlight then, as you can see, is going to flood that little cupboard with light, and there's a couple of little strips on either side there that'll help out. So Happy with your work?
I am.
Well,
and
if
if it doesn't work well, it's my fault.
Well, yeah, that's quite cool, really, isn't it?
It's change for you, isn't
Yeah.
it? Electrical work, Mandy's fault.
Well, you know, you did it when we started in the van too.
I did.
So.
And then you tidied up after me.
Yeah.
And didn't complain like a true gent.
Oh, bless you. So you've done a water filter today.
Yes, I've installed a water filter.
And you've also done
Some
the
LED
electrical.
lights. And I've made about 3 brews.
Oh.
It's all good stuff.
It is. Well done.
I'm so looking forward to getting my cupboard.
I know.
Cooper's having a drink, of course.
As always. Cool. Let's go and see what he's up to.
Yay!
So we've got the shelves done, but we're having this lovely, lovely laminate. Is that what it's called? Laminate?
Yeah, laminate. Yeah.
So finish it off.
Cover the shelves up with, protect them.
I love these as well. It's a true chippy. Why spend money when you can make your own little ducting system so that you can divert that bit there or that bit there to each machine? And what it basically does is it extracts the dust from the machine and sucks it into some bags. And look at these slabs of timber. Is that going to be a worktop or something?
It's shelves actually.
Ah.
Big thick shelves.
Really
I'll
nice.
leave the edge on them, so it's not pointy edge, so it sort of stays waved on the front edge of the kitchen. And not for this kitchen, the front of the
Is it mainly kitchens you do, or
camper vans?
Camper vans.
Mainly camper vans, kitchens. There's 2 kitchens that I have to do, and it's the first 2 kitchens I've done in years.
That's waiting to be done. I think that's waiting to be done. So's that one, and that's his own bay window. So yeah, lots of work waiting to be sorted out. It is weird though if you look at it and think that that's a VW camper van, like Combi Life and other people have got bay window. Just makes a Sprinter look absolutely massive, and yet people go around the world and live in them, and them, and them. So, are you happy with your new cupboard?
Oh, I love it.
Go on then, show us.
Show it. This is my cupboard.
Cupboard.
And now look at this though.
Look at that, the way it opens
that
up.
Opens all the way back. And it's like 3 mil off touching that side there. It's just so precise. Ignore this, we're fixing this.
Yeah, we've got some tabs to put over those, some little covers. We've got a little light switch there for the lights that you installed as well.
I installed them!
Yeah.
They look so much prettier on this shelf that you can't see because there's things in there.
Yeah, but look at the shelf with it being gloss.
Gloss, it just reflects all the light back again.
And
it's
there's
so
a little
light and
stopper
airy.
at the back as well, so you've got some little boxes to put in there, haven't you?
Yep, got some of these boxes. So there was a mad rush around the box shops of just sliding these in. And they're perfect. I will take the stickers off too. And that's fine. And then
You got a bit of space for
a little bit
all the
of
bits
things
and bobs,
for
haven't you?
like olive oil and what have you at the front there.
Oh,
So they're going to be done properly.
Yeah, we do need to work out that because as soon as we go around bends, they'll
They're gonna
fall
fall.
over. But yeah, really
But
pleased with
yeah,
that. Much better space.
Look at the curves though. Look at them. Look. Woo. And it flows perfectly with this and with the bottom.
Yep.
And he's put an extra magnet catch there because he knows that John does not like rattles, isn't that right, babe?
Not only that, but little bump stops
Little
as well.
bump stops there.
Yeah.
And around here, so that when the door shuts, it doesn't rattle against this thing. It's literally held firm.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant. As we
Turn the
found out
light
on the
off
way
and
back.
close it. So this hinge is actually loaded as well, so it comes back to a certain point. You can just sort of let it go, and then it closes itself. And that is all now. Look,
Proper,
no rattle,
not moving.
nothing.
This
on
is
that
the confidence
moving.
we have that the baby strap. The
Yeah, it's
door
no
has
baby
been
strap on
taken
there
up.
now, like there is on the fridge
Yeah,
there.
the fridge, that one's staying.
Yeah, until the new fridge comes.
Yep, but yeah.
But, yeah, really happy with that. So thanks very much, AD.
Yes, thanks, AD. Absolutely spot on. I love it. So this is today's one-pan meal. Anybody guess what it is yet? I've got some mushrooms, some rice, that might give it away, bacon bits, sausages, eggs, wine, and some stock. So that's the thing. Today I'm going to make risotto breakfast risotto. So this is the first time I've made it. You can come along with me and try it out. So I've cut my mushrooms up into small chunks, and I'm just using my scissors to cut through the sausages. I've lots of people giving me some good heads up last time I cooked some sausages. So I'm just cutting these, because they're chipolatas, so I'm just cutting them into quarters, which should give us some nice size sausage pieces. Right, in. Get all of them in. And I know that looks like a lot, but remember, half of the sausages are going to be taken out and used later, because that's a lot to go in. So I've got my stock ready to go. A little bottle of Pinot, which is going to be weird cooking with it. I only need this much, so guess what's happening to the rest of it? Can I drink wine at lunchtime? What time is it? Might be past 2, we're fasting of course, when I get a chance to eat it, so maybe. What the aim is with making the risotto is to try and leave a bit of the fat and oils and what have you in the pan. I've not used any oil in it because my pan's quite good, so I don't need to do that for non-stick bits, but if there's any like little black bits in the bottom of the pan, that's absolutely fine, because the next step from this, we chuck a bit of garlic in and cook the rice through with all the bits, and then you pour your wine in and it kind of, you deglaze the pan with the wine and it starts to soak into the risotto a little bit. So all of those flavours will go into your rice, which is exactly what you want. You want all the flavour really, don't you? That's just be enough for me. There's literally, I think because I'm using quite lean sausages and bacon, that there's not really any grease left in the pan at all, so I'm going to have to add a little bit of oil and just give it a little bit of a going over there, because I do have to put some garlic in. I don't want it burning. And drop a bit of that in there, just let it sizzle a bit. So I don't want it to burn, so I'll just get a little bit more oil in there with it. I love olive oil anyway, because it tastes lovely. And now this is just a cup of the risotto rice, so I'm going to pop that in and give that, oh that smells good, and give that a bit of a going around. And by frying this around, you should be able to see when it starts going a bit translucent around the edges, because it's nice and white as normal, but when it starts getting heated up a little bit, then it goes a bit translucent around the edges. Wine for Mandy. Oh, sorry, it's a bad joke. So I think that's good. So let's get the wine in. Get that going through there. Nice little treat for me later. I love it when there's leftover wine. It hardly ever happens. So I'm just going to cook that for a bit until that's all soaked through nicely. So that rice is gone, and all the wine's soaked into the rice nicely there. So what I'm going to do is go a quarter of a cup at a time of the stock, and I'm going to stir it in until it's all absorbed. And that's how you get your like sticky risotto rice. It's just need to give me stock a stir. Bring that a little bit closer in, and you just literally you put more in, wait till it's absorbed, put more in, wait till it's absorbed, and just literally work your way through until you've no stock left, and your rice should be nice and kind of sticky, fluffy. So there we go. So I'll just keep doing that until all of this stock has gone. So that has got all of the stock, that's what it's called, has now been soaked into the rice. I've had a bit of a cheeky taste, and it's nice and al dente, not too mushy. I'm going to put all of the bacony, mushroomy, sausagey loveliness into the pan, and then once that's stirred in, because it just needs to still warm through a little bit with that, and I'm going to put some grated cheese All of the good things going in this thing, I tell you. You know, it's a normal thing with risotto, isn't it, that you have parmesan? We haven't got any, so I'm going to have to go with extra mature cheddar, which is, that's good. And you can obviously put as much of that as you like in there. If you don't want cheese in there, I think it'll be absolutely fine without it. And as this is absolutely molten hot, I'm going to plate it up, and then I'm going to fry a couple of eggs in the same pan to go on the top afterwards. So that's all nice and warm. I just left it for 5 minutes or so there. So we'll start plating up. There we go. So just need to give the pan a very quick rinse, and then I'll be frying the eggs. Right, so I've just sprayed a little bit of oil in my pan that's now, well, it's cleaner than it was. So I'll just get these eggs fried up nicely. Just going to put the lid on and steam them off for a little bit so they're just not snotty, but we want to make sure we get a runny yolk with this lot. And yeah, let's see how that goes. So just one little thing, if you do want to steam your eggs and keep your yolks in, you just put a drop of water in the pan and it steams them through, and that's cooked the whites really, really fast. So now those yolks should be lovely and dippy to go on to the risotto there.
Oh, look at that. Oh.
I'm going to have to dig in a minute. Get a bit of egg. Oh, that's good.
Is it? Mm. I need to try mine now, because this is the first time, folks, I've ever had this.
John has never had risotto, never mind.
So I'm going to get my eggs. Oh, yes. Oh.
Look at that. Look at the free range beauties as well. The colour of them yolks.
That's really nice.
Is it? You like that?
I do actually. I like the creaminess of the rice and everything as well. So a few of us have got together, and today we're going to see what we can do. It's probably going to take a few days in all fairness. We're going to see what we can do to sort little Molly out. But another lovely morning at Willow Fields.
Everything you do
Yeah, so I'm going to call this a maintenance week video. It might not be the most cinematic video you've ever seen from us, but it is just what we get up to. And this week we didn't really travel. We fixed stuff.
Yeah, and yeah, those things need doing from time to time, which is always good. And I'm looking forward to the next time we go somewhere, so we can test out all of the speaker rattles and things. Hopefully rattle free.
It was nice though on the way back from All Things Timber.
Oh yes. He's driving in. He's going.
So quiet.
Lovely. That thing must have been.
Oh yeah, that cupboard.
I'm surprised the kitchen's still standing. It was rattling that much. Honestly, it's good
crazy
stuff.
But no, we've had a nice few days here. It was a case of coming back here for maintenance stuff, and obviously this weekend should have been the Overland show.
Yeah.
And it was surprising how many people turned up. That
we're going
to the Overland show.
Yeah, even people that we were going to be in the YouTuber section with at the Overland show, they must know that this place is awesome.
Yeah. A lot of them live around here anyway, don't they?
Yeah, that's very true. So yes, we still managed to walk around and say hi to people, to YouTubers and to subscribers alike. It's been lovely, like a tiny little field full of people.
Yeah. It's nice to have a walk around, and because we've had some subscribers and all that kind of stuff. So if you came to see us,
stickers away. Oh yes, hi, and thank you anyone who came over to say hi to us, because everyone was so good. No one came too close to the van. They were checking numbers before we were going. We've managed, because you get so much room here. It's so easy to make sure
just spread out and that.
Yeah, that you're well away from everybody else. So that was a nice little treat, unexpected after the cancellation of Stratford. So that was really good.
Yeah, and then we had a little van life emergency as well, where a van lifer had a issue with their van build, and we've basically got a bit of a chat going between us that we're all here. And obviously everyone that's built a van has a set of skills. Some people prefer electric, some people prefer, carpentry or insulation, all that kind of stuff. So everyone got together, and within sort of like a day we had the bare shells of a van ready to go. And then on the second half of the next day, pretty much finished it off. And it was
about 20 hours work in total, and the results were amazing. I'd have been proud living in a van like that. Everybody did really well.
He came to us with nothing, and he left with a bed fixed down, a kitchen area and kitchen cupboard with cooking facilities, taps, sink was working and all that kind of stuff. Heating, diesel heater was installed and everything, lighting, split charger which was donated by Kev. And we all put in a lot of work in now, so you've seen who's done the work and what they did and all that. But yeah, the finished thing, I think most people would be quite happy with that. It was a finished van ready to live in, really. So
yep, and I didn't do anything because I am useless, but I fed everyone.
You did an amazing job.
Yeah, nobody
catering
was hungry.
Yeah,
so,
we all had
everybody had
food.
something to do and pitched in, and it was
it
was wonderful.
It was
the camaraderie of the day was absolutely amazing. Everybody was in there with one goal in mind, and that was to make sure that this van was properly habitable by the end of everybody's time.
Yeah. Anyways, in other news, I'm growing a beard.
Yeah, everybody been saying about it. I've been asking him, although there's a little bit more grey since last time you grew a beard.
It's weird though, isn't it? Because it's just like
around there.
It's just a line.
Oh, but I love it though. I love his beard so much. So yeah, sorry, that's staying for a bit, and it's my fault. So he's not allowed to shave it off until it gets really annoying for him. Then I might let him.
Yeah,
but until then, I like it.
It'll be Father Christmas or something.
Yeah, keep it like that way.
Van Santa. Santa van.
Santa van.
Santa van Claus.
Yeah.
So yeah, there we go. That's been our little week, and we have some plans to travel next week.
Yes, so hopefully you'll get more of the wonderful shots and camera work that everyone's been commenting on, because John has been really going through all this stuff. The amount of stopping and starting we're doing to get all the different shots and stuff has been totally worth it, because we get brilliant feedback. So thank you everybody who has said that they've noticed a difference with the camera shots and stuff, because there's nothing worse when you put a lot of hard work into the camera work and stuff. People will just say, I didn't notice any difference.
Yeah.
So it's lovely to see that it is being noticed. So thank you for your feedback. It's always appreciated.
Yeah, and I know I keep saying I'm going to do a series about this on my other channel, but I really haven't had the time lately, so I am sorry about that one.
It is coming.
I'm formulating the ideas that I want to put in my head to help out, because I know a lot of the people that are coming up to us saying, I want to make a new YouTube channel, I've got full time in the van, or I've just built a van, and a lot of people seem to be asking more questions of us about YouTube than, you know, they'd ask about, you know, which van should I build or stuff like that. So it's about 50-50 now on the which solar panel's best or how do I start a YouTube channel.
Yeah, but there's loads of little hints and tips that just make it easy if it's a bit scary for you, like using filters and stuff. So it's a nice thing to do. So I think, and there is I am currently cataloguing all of my one-pan meals. So there are a lot. Yeah,
there was a confusion. Some people said, "Where's the book?" and there's stuff like that. There's not going to be a book, but what Mandy's doing is going through all the videos that we've ever cooked in, and then on our website, which is www.gjot.uk, and which is Gadget John on Tour, which is what the channel used to be, just to confuse you all. Obviously there'll be a post on there where you're going to basically catalogue to say this meal, go to this point in the video, and there'll be a link that takes you straight there.
That's the timestamp exactly for where I start cooking, because you know, everyone would have watched the videos already, obviously.
Yeah, because someone even commented and went, "What do you mean there's no book? I'm unsubscribing." And I'm like, okay, what you wanted to read a book, but you were subscribing
to read the book for that. And if there is time, I might get it all together in a PDF document and see how we go for that. But for now, we're just going to have a portion on the website that will take you to it. I might even do QR codes. I say I don't mean me. I might even do QR codes so you can just like point your phone at the screen
and that,
and it'll take you straight to the video, depending on
but obviously
how you do it.
In time, because we're just really busy at the moment.
Yeah, it is evolving. It is.
So please don't expect it like this week or next week or anything like that.
No. I'm still only halfway through the vlogs with the bits of information, because the problem is I look through and I'm like, oh, I remember this trip. This was brilliant, and I watched the whole video. So instead of it taking me 2 minutes, it takes me 20.
Yeah, I mean, obviously there's 7 days in a week. We like to do things, and with the 2 videos we put out a week, that's about 4 days worth of work. So we're not getting burnt out as such, but we're just feeling the pressure of all this kind of stuff. So I know a lot of people have said, I bought a sticker 15 days ago, where's my sticker? As it says on the website, when you order a sticker, you know, we send them out in batches, so it might be a few weeks, and we're just really swamped with stuff. So we're kind of we will get there, and the stickers will be sent out, and they're sent out probably every 3 weeks or so. So please bear with us on that one.
Yeah, and if it is urgent, put that in your message.
Yeah, send us an email.
If it's for a gift, because we do find that people are buying them for other people's gifts and stuff. Just put that in there, and we'll try our best to get it out.
Yeah, you can usually leave a note in the PayPal transaction, so if you do that, then we'll see it, or send us a separate email or something like that.
Yeah. But we're also working on streamlining that effort a little bit as well.
Yeah.
Again, it does involve something else, a little bit of extra work, but we are working on making things a little bit better and a little bit easier for you guys. So watch this space.
Yeah, please bear with us. So I hope you've all had a great week.
Hope you managed to if you were going to the show, I hope you managed to do something else wicked at the weekend instead.
And we'll catch you next week, where hopefully we'll be giving you a bit more travel kind of info.
Yeah, definitely. Well, take care, everyone.
See you later.
Bye.